like so good.
We really do like melanin. Hey.
As you should.
Or should we just jump straight into the
Diaspora Wars?
Yeah.
Let's get into it.
I hate y'all.
So Kayla is African American and Caribbean.
Yes.
I'm African. Izzy's African too.
Yes.
So we can talk about this from all sides. We got all three representatives here.
Yes.
So
that's
I don't
so
know if you want to start
like
with Black Americans and Caribbean so I can roast African.
No, first of all, I don't even be seeing this in real life. Like I don't be seeing that in real life because I don't be around people like that. And like I've been in the school with Black Americans, Caribbeans, and Africans, and we all cool. So I'm like, where did this start?
Where's this coming from?
Because this is not in real life.
Where's it coming from?
It's always on Twitter. Because what
that everybody's like beefing.
Yes, I do not see that in real life. In
social
real
media,
life,
a lot of social media is influencing this whole divide between Black people. So like people come on to, especially Twitter, like Black Twitter, we're never in agreement with anything. So like they're gonna be arguing, like it'll be a joke at first and they start dragging it out. So like when people start arguing about food and then they start talking about, oh, that's why you're this and that's why you're answering.
And
that's
why
you
never need to be that deep. None of y'all are better than anyone. So Black Americans or African Americans aren't better than Caribbeans or Africans. Caribbeans aren't better than African Americans, and Africans aren't better than African Americans or Caribbeans. At all. So pipe down. At all. Pipe down.
And the thing with a lot of Africans, just from what I know, they think they're above or whatever. They have this whole high and mighty mentality, like, oh, whatever, we came to America, so all of a sudden, you know, we gotta, because they can idolize white people, so they come to the white people land and they feel like we have to be on that level. Exactly. They start doing too much and they feel like, oh, they can't be associated with Black Americans because oh, we're above, we're here, we just got here, we need to make ourselves look good,
or they'd be like, we got here, we worked hard.
That's what I was gonna touch on. Not understanding the historical context, or like not understanding history and like the stuff that's happened to Black people in America. That's not like, not the immigrant Black people obviously, but like, oh, we worked hard, da 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 da. And like if you sit down and you talk to like African people, you'll know like they faced a lot of racism and stuff, and that
for sure
the way they're coping with it is trying they're trying to push away from blackness. And like of course that's a conversation that needs to be had, but you're not better than nobody.
You're not better.
You're not like, you know what I mean? Trying to separate from Black people doesn't change the fact that you're Black. They're still gonna treat you however, trying to put on the English accent, trying to be more,
we're all N-words.
They're still looking at you
like they don't care.
They don't care. They can still hear the accent. They know you're from Africa. You're not getting treated any better because oh, you have this education, you have it doesn't matter. It really doesn't.
And if anything, you're just a token. You're a
token.
Exactly. And the amount of Africans that support Trump.
Yes, there's actually a lot of, I don't know why do immigrants feel like they have to, once they get to America, all of a sudden you're not white. You're not white.
A lot of my family members will be like, oh, Black Americans are so ghetto, they're lazy, they don't work hard, we work for this and that and the third. But
I know, and
at the end of the day,
mentality's gross.
It's so disgusting.
We're all
like
grinding.
We're all in
the
same,
Black.
Right? Like why are y'all beefing? It's never that deep. Like, but what are y'all even
because that's what
about?
white people want. They want us to be pitted like, against each other.
They want you to think that things that are like Black or stereotyped as Black that are bad. So that's why a lot of Africans, like, they have a problem with do-rags, the earrings, baggy clothing, or like anything that they associate with like African Americans. They're like, no, like you can't have that, you can't do that, you can't behave in that way. Like, we have to understand the reason that they're acting like this. They're trying to protect us from like what white America is going to perceive us as, but they're going to see us that way regardless. Like no matter what color I have my braids in, if I have blue braids, they still going to treat me the same way if I have Black braids. Like, they're trying to be less ghetto did not help me in any way, shape, or form. Whitewashing yourself don't help. Doing too much don't help. There's nothing to do. So just be yourself.
No, it is so weird that some of those Caribbean people and some Africans that be, or like on Twitter, that be talking about African Americans while using AAVE. And still immersing themselves in African American culture.
Listening to rap music.
And listening to rap and hip hop. Like, how you gonna be talking about us but still in our stuff too? Or when you say we can't, when Black Americans or African Americans can't join in Caribbean things or in African things, but y'all can join in our stuff.
African American
right?
Things.
Like what? Like,
it makes no sense,
right? And so if we're gonna share, we got to share with everybody. You have to share with each other. You can't pick and choose. And what I noticed, right, with people trying to pick and choose what they like from African American culture, what they like from African culture, what they like from Caribbean culture. You can't just be like, oh, yep, I'm gonna have this.
I'm gonna take this part, but I still don't like.
But I'm gonna make fun of them for this, that, and the third, right? So we notice that people want to have certain African things, but then they'll make fun of African people,
exactly.
And then they want to have certain Black American things, but then it's ghetto, it's this and this and that. Do you want to have the do rags and all of that? Like, you can't have all of that at the same time.
Not like
making fun of the people who started it, created it, influenced it. Like, you can't do that. Like,
or take from African
they're just as guilty of that as non-Black people of color. So y'all be acting like you're not. Like, you know what I mean? Why are you acting like you're better or above?
And you're not. And
you're Black. So.
And I hate those Caribbeans that be jumping on a bandwagon and that be talking about Black American. Y'all don't know where y'all came from either. Y'all literally don't know where. We're literally in the same boat. Literally just different stops.
Yeah, they be. So why, if anything, if you were making teams, why are you teaming up with the Africans? Like, you're not. You know what I mean? Like, Africans still have this superiority against. They can have it against. So like, wherever you're getting this from, that. You know, you need to side with the Africans because you feel like you're more cultured or whatever it is. No.
Like, it literally makes no sense because y'all don't know where y'all came from either. Because if that's the case, then y'all don't have. Then Caribbean people don't have culture either.
Exactly.
But y'all would
and
be
you know damn well every aspect of the Black diaspora community has their own cultures, practices. Like, you can't just respect the ones that are taken directly from African culture, not the new ones that derived from, you know, slavery. From, you gotta accept all of it.
Exactly.
So stuff that came from slavery, before slavery, all of that is still worth of respect because it's been built from hard work, built from suffering. Like, you guys need to put some respect on soul food. Like, put some respect on jazz, put some respect on hip hop, rap, all of that. Like, African music, Afro beats, soca, dancehall, all of it is all good. All of it is all good. And also, we gotta stop.
And we can just enjoy it all.
Exactly.
All together.
Like, why can't we share with each other?
Because we all had to, like, we all struggled. We all had to, like, you know, come up with our own stuff. White people tried to erase it out of us. So when a lot of African countries were colonized, they came there and tried to take our culture from us too. Like, we know what that's like. They stole our artwork. You know, a lot of people, they don't speak their native language. They'll speak the language of the colonizers. So a lot of African countries that speak French, they took stuff from us too. Don't be like, oh, your own culture. You know damn well white people they took stuff from us too. So none of us, we all got affected in different ways. So we're not any less affected by what happened than any of the others. So we all need to be sticking together and enjoying what we have left.
Exactly.
And keep that. That's why I'm saying we don't have to share with y'all. Because they tried to take it from us. They tried to erase it. You know, they tried to get rid of it. Or speak English only. You can't have your hair like this. Like, you'll be in Africa and they'll tell you to straighten your hair for a job.
No,
we're in Africa. You know what I mean? Like, they came to our country and brainwashed us into thinking that what we have is not good.
Not enough. The disrespecting each other's foods.
Yeah, we gotta stop.
That's
like, it's okay to be joking, like, oh, jollof is better than this and that. Okay, but
when you're disrespecting,
it's I know when we're joking,
this whole
and I know when we're not.
thing was so annoying.
Yeah.
If you don't like it, then keep your mouth closed. You don't need to be. If you don't like it,
you don't have to do too much.
Exactly. Like, you'll be like, you know, I tried it, but it's not my thing. You know, I don't really like it. But there's no reason to be disrespectful and calling it disgusting, horseshoe, da da da. If you don't like it, then don't eat it anymore. Keep it moving. There's no reason to be disrespectful.
And like, also, if you don't like something, I feel like they're like, oh, well, there's been videos of Black people who've gone to other countries and didn't like the food and they spit it out on camera too or whatever. That's not acceptable. That's not acceptable. If you want me to excuse that, I'm not excusing it. It's not acceptable. If a Black person tried a Black American food or whatever it is, and they spit it out on camera and started disrespecting it, it's not acceptable.
Exactly.
I'm not going to excuse it. There's no excuse for any of that. Like, we all need to be respectful of each other's cultures. I feel like we don't respect each other's cultures.
Exactly, at all.
We just think we're going to pick and choose
what we want from each.
We don't try to learn about it. We don't try to respect it. We just adopt this aesthetic and we're like, we need to learn about each other instead of trying to fight each other.
I don't understand why
that was their goal. That's why they put us on different islands.
That's why they watching us like,
they're like, oh, stupid. They're like, oh, have y'all noticed the Black girls and Black men have been fighting each other? I'm like, not them noticing. You know what I mean? They love it. They love it. They're like, oh, even your own men don't like y'all.
Yeah, that's
period. Like, I want the best for Black women. I feel like we've been through so much.
Period.
They keep bashing us. We bashing each other. We gotta stop making fun of each other too.
That's a fact.
You know, we gotta team together. You know, stop giving each other these looks. We're supposed to be smiling at each other.
Exactly. Like,
that's what they want to see. They want us to be mean to each other. They want us to be fighting over men. They want us to be fighting each other, pulling each other's hair out.
Like, it's embarrassing.
Normalize talking to each other, trying to create friendships, trying to learn about each other's cultures.
Exactly. Like, I don't understand why we're beefing. It's so dumb and pointless. And
it doesn't need to happen.
There's like so many other points about these whole wars. It's like so stupid.
It's so stupid.
What else?
At the end of the day, they make fun of Africans. They be like, I don't have water. They make fun of Black Americans. They call them ghetto. They make fun of all of us. Like, so why are you making fun of each other? Everybody has their own thing that they make fun of Jamaicans. They always trying to put on some type of accent, or they're always trying to, or I don't know. They always like, they always gonna make fun of Caribbeans. They've been making fun of all of us. We've all experienced. I was like so mad. I was like, we've all experienced some type of bullying because of where we're from. No matter where you're from, whether you were called ghetto or an African booty scratcher, or you were made fun of for having dreads or whatever it is, we've all been bullied. Why are we doing it to each other? Stop.
Like, and the thing that is so annoying is that when all three sides talk about the experience, the other tries to invalidate what they're saying. So like when Caribbeans or Africans talk about their experience, some African Americans will be like, but y'all did it too to us too. Yes, but we're not talking about y'all right now. Let them talk about their experience, and vice versa. I notice a lot when African Americans talk about their experiences too. People, Caribbeans and Africans be like, stop acting like you're a victim. Stop like y'all got to talk about
acting like a victim.
Like y'all got
we're all victims.
We're all victims. Right, like y'all got to talk about your experiences, so why can't African Americans talk about their experiences? We don't listen to each other. That's the thing. Exactly.
We feel like, I feel like we talk over each other. Yes. So it's always like, I'm trying to play the victim, and then sometimes African Americans will be like, African Americans are trying to play the victim, and it'll be vice versa. We're all the victim. That's not they just want us to be fighting about who's the victim. Exactly, it's all of us.
Why can't we just sit and have a conversation? We're all the victim. About all of our experiences.
We're all whether it was like through colonization, slavery, whatever it was, we all the victim. Literally. Just because y'all didn't get snatched or we didn't or whatever, the whole joking about how African Americans or Caribbeans were enslaved, that's not funny.
That's not funny. Because
guess what?
Some people throw it around.
Yes, that's not funny.
That's literally
why
not
would y'all
funny.
joke about? You would be mad if a white person had made the same joke about black people, called you a slave. Why are you calling other people slaves?
Other black people slaves.
Mind you didn't like when people called you a slave, like an African slave or whatever.
Right.
You
didn't
like
it, and then you're gonna call
a black American a slave.
Like what?
You know, in your own country you were a slave too, right? It might not have been to the same extent because we have to honor and respect what happened to black Americans and Caribbeans. But they literally was in our countries treating us like hell. Right. We was in the factories working, building, doing all of this stuff, controlling it, you know what I mean? Separating us. They were doing all of that stuff, and we're all victims.
Exactly. So
we're all victims. Just because you stayed in your country,
doesn't mean you're better.
They ruined a lot of our countries. So we're all literally living in poverty because of colonization or white people's influence on our country. We're all victims. Exactly. We're all victims.
The people on Twitter and Clubhouse be mad stupid. Always a different debate.
Yeah, I know.
Like for
and we can debate about stuff, but once it starts getting disrespectful, it gets
there's
weird.
No need.
This is why I don't have Twitter.
Oh my God, like Black Twitter be an interesting place.
It was like, African American, why are they dating African men?
Huh?
Why?
Are
African immigrants coming? Da, da, da. I'm like, what? Like.
Also, when people are like, date African girls, don't date Black American girls.
Yeah, like,
what?
Like, what does that even mean?
All the time.
Black family members said that
like, what does that even mean?
What's the difference?
Black American girls.
Exactly. Like,
can you even tell us apart?
Exactly.
Can you tell who's who?
Exactly. Like,
not really. No. Like, we don't look any different from each other.
We be looking the same.
We don't. And we're literally from different countries, different literally parts of diaspora.
And that doesn't make anyone better than anyone else
at all. Can you even tell the difference?
I saw this one TikTok. This African American girl was getting married to this Nigerian guy. The comments. All they did was posting pictures of their photo shoot. They look so pretty. People in the comments calling her ghetto, ratchet,
and people
a gold digger.
Shame on
this is shameful.
Like,
why is he dating this hood rat? He could do so much better with an African.
And she didn't even do anything.
They weren't even talking. There. They were literally.
I thought she was an African girl. Like I thought they were just black. I didn't think about what part of they just black. Like a cute black couple. Y'all like black love, black love.
Right? They look so cute. And then
y'all trying to separate it.
Yeah, like literally, they weren't even talking in a video. They was literally posing for their wedding shoot.
Where are y'all getting this stuff from?
And people talk about she's ghetto, she's ratchet.
What is she doing? What is she doing?
She's literally standing. How is she ghetto?
She's literally standing. If she was African, you guys would say this. Would you guys say the same thing?
No.
I'm
like I don't. How is she ghetto?
She's not doing anything. She's actually standing there. Like y'all gotta stop. If a Black American girl, Caribbean girl wants to date an African girl, who cares? Like I have so many Caribbeans in my family. I have Black Americans in my family. Like
so, like what's the issue?
No one cares, bro. We do the wedding. It's fine. We all get lit.
It's gonna be lit.
And at the end of the day, like no one cares. Oh, he's from this. No one cares.
It doesn't matter.
You think people like no one cares? It's still a black couple. You guys are still black. You're in love. Who cares?
Literally, or like when
like celebrate it,
right? Like when Caribbeans be like, don't date Black Americans, don't date Africans. Like for what? Why? Why not?
Like, I understand we be joking, like, oh,
like, ew, I don't like you.
You know,
like, it's
African
a joke.
men.
But at the end of the day, it's literally,
we're joking.
Exactly.
You know, we be joking about Caribbean men, but, like, if I actually liked a Caribbean man, I would actually, like, it's not about,
I'm not gonna be like,
it's about their behavior.
It's
about their behavior, not the fact that they're from Jamaica. You know what I mean?
I'm not just gonna, like,
I don't care.
cut out, like, one type of man.
I don't care. Would I be cautious about a Nigerian man?
Maybe.
I'm saying that. I'm not trying to bash anybody. I'm Nigerian. Yes, but you know I'm joking. You know, like, cool. Like, I don't, you know, we just be joking around about that stuff. You know, we joking about African American men. We joking like, oh, like, you're not going. We joking about Caribbean men. We joke about African men.
Exactly.
Like,
it's
we joking about. It's all jokes. Like, you know, we're all.
But nobody's actually gonna cut out like an entire.
We're all
like,
literally joking
because
of stereotypes.
Exactly.
No one cares.
And one thing that had me, the whole thing with Adele.
Oh, the Korean, when she had the
Bantu knots.
Oh my God! What
First of all,
disaster.
Black Americans weren't talking about the fact that she went to Carnival. Nobody was saying she can't go to Carnival. People were upset about her hair, which they have every right to, because Bantu knots.
She didn't even put a caption. She just posted it. She just was like,
Bantu knots are part of all Black people's culture, so Black Americans can have a say about her hair. Nobody was mad that she had her cheap Party City outfit.
First of all, I was mad.
Exactly.
I'm not Caribbean. I was mad. It wasn't just Black Americans. What are you wearing? You're literally rich.
First of all, the outfit was cheap.
If I'm going to Carnival, you know, I'm going to respect the culture and I'm going to do it right.
Right. And like, she could respect it without doing Bantu knots. Why did you have Bantu knots?
You could have worn, like, I'm not Caribbean, but I'm pretty sure she could have worn an outfit and just, you know, had her hair down, curled her hair, like, there was no need for the Bantu knots. It didn't look good. I'm not gonna lie. It doesn't look good on you guys. It
looked like a joke. Like, it looked
I was like, she was trying. I thought it was Photoshop. I thought it was like somebody who looked like her. I was like, you're rich. The outfit, it didn't look good. I'm sorry.
But then Caribbeans and Jamaicans specifically were dragging Black Americans for what?
For what?
For what?
It's literally what do they got to do? They're allowed to laugh. We were all joking about it. It was all funny. It looked bad. Like. They're allowed to have a say on it.
Exactly.
And you can't say that it looked good because
it didn't look good. I'm sorry.
Like, you can't defend her and say, oh, why are you laughing about it? It didn't look, because it didn't.
Because people are they're so quick to, like, turn and get mad at Black Americans for everything.
Just for no reason. Because they want to have a reason to.
You know Aaliyah J, the YouTuber?
Yeah.
Her and her boyfriend did the fufu challenge. I think he's Kenyan or something, and I think she's Haitian or something. But people just automatically assumed that she was a Black American and was dragging Black. Like, she's not even a Black American.
What happened was she didn't like it.
Yeah, she was. I didn't watch the video, but I guess she was saying it was disgusting. It was nasty. But people just automatically assumed that they were Black Americans, and they weren't. Homeboy was African, and he's sitting up there being disrespectful too.
That is
so how like.
Your own people, child.
That is sad, though.
But y'all are they're so quick to just assume and just jump into the bashing.
Like
that's not gonna work. That's not gonna work.
Yeah. And it's so weird to me when everyone in diaspora, like, they'll cap for white people and non-Black people who enter themselves into our culture, but then be attacking each other. For being in each other's culture. For the same exact reason. Like, oh, we need to let other people enjoy and experience our culture. Like, stop gatekeeping. But then, you try to gatekeep from other people. Exactly. In the
to get validation?
Literally. That don't...
It's not
stop dancing for massive, bro.
Right. And, like, the whole thing with Chet Hanks putting on a fake Jamaican accent. Tom Hanks' son.
Oh, the guy? Oh, my God.
Really? Tom Hanks' son.
Yeah.
Wait, is he the one?
Who always had the fake Jamaican accent.
Oh, yeah.
Like, some Jamaican, like, oh, this is funny. Like,
stop tap dancing. It doesn't look good.
Y'all be so excited.
They be so excited.
But then you would be dragging Black Americans.
When white people are so quick, when white people embrace, like, African culture, they be so excited. They be like,
and then
literally when it's anyone else,
they be like,
you're not African. Literally, the person is Black.
Right.
So, like, what? Why are you so excited when white people do it, and then when an African American does it,
you're like, ew.
No,
like, y'all all Africans, Black Americans, Caribbeans, y'all be getting on my nerves.
As a whole, stop.
Like
stop.
Yeah,
I literally didn't even know there was a difference between all of us until y'all started getting mad. I was like, oh, we're all Black, but we just have a little bit of different cultures. But like then y'all started creating all these differences. I was like, nobody was paying attention to that.
Exactly.
No, I didn't care about that. I literally didn't.
Because that's not real
I wasn't
life.
thinking about it. I really wasn't. Like, we're all here. We're all in America. We're all, like, Black Americans.
Exactly.
So they're all viewing us as, like, Black. Like, you know what I mean? No one is like,
you think that white
before the police. Literally, before the police show. Oh, you guys African? Oh, you're good.
You're good. You could go.
You could go.
Caribbean, you're free.
You're good.
Right. Like, they don't care.
Nobody cares.
Nobody
cares. Don't. And I'll tell you that firsthand.
Like, Hispanic people and
Black not thinking that
that's
they're Black.
I know Black.
You're black.
But then you want to be saying the N-word and getting box braids.
Exactly. Like, literally, you guys be braiding your hair on the islands, and your music be literal African
Afro
music,
beats,
literally. And
reggaeton. Where did it come from? Reggae, Jamaica.
Where does that, you literally share an island with Haiti. You make fun of Haiti for being black. You guys don't think that you're black too? You literally share the island. You would think. You share an island with, you're gonna look similar to.
Exactly.
Yeah. So I don't know where you guys are getting this from, the superiority complex.
Yeah, y'all not better either.
At all. That's definitely its own discussion on its own.
Facts.
Yeah.
And one thing like I don't like, I do notice that sometimes Black Americans always take the fall for stuff that goes wrong in the Black community.
True.
Like, some people would be like, it's always Black Americans that do this, that, and the other. They're the ones who always this, that, and the other. They're embarrassing. They're this. Like, it's not always just Black Americans.
Sometimes it's African, sometimes it's Caribbean.
Right.
Like, it be us as a whole. Like, don't...
Yeah, like, people always try to make it seem like it's always Black Americans that start problems. And it's not.
It's not.
It's not just them.
There was literally an African doctor who shot up a hospital like a couple years ago. Like, you know what I mean? Yes, it was like crazy. In the Bronx. Like, it was like... I don't know, I forgot where it was, but like it was its own thing. He literally brought a gun. It was like African people are not guilty of their crimes. They're not. I mean, they're not innocent of their crimes. Like,
exactly. Like, it's
we're
not
all.
always...
You know what? I stopped trying to pin it on. Oh, Black Americans are violent and this and that. You literally are Black and American.
Exactly.
Like, they're thinking about you too.
Exactly.
You're not separated.
Nobody's gonna say
you're a part of that.
Exactly.
That's you too. Stop trying to separate yourself from it. Like, you know what I mean? Rebel, sit in that, you know, the discomfort you feel with being Black, you need to work on it.
Exactly.
So, if you think about it, you're trying to push blame to everybody else in the third, trying to push blame to African Americans.
Yeah, like, you're literally
that's
not
you too.
better.
Like, take accountability if you feel like something is going wrong.
Exactly.
You all need to be working together instead of trying to push blame.
Team in that song, period.
But that's what I have to say.
That's all I have to say for today. But yeah, this is so, like, it's so frustrating.
It was definitely, I feel like it was therapeutic to talk about.
Yes.
You know? Yeah. Because I feel like
and I'm
we
glad
don't talk about it that much.
And I'm so glad like none of us are like ignorant, where it's like placing the blame on one specific person or being disrespectful.
Being able to call out the fault in your own community, like you should be able to do that. Exactly. Otherwise, we're never gonna be free.
Exactly.
And it's hard to take, to take blame for yourself.
Exactly. That's true.
That's hard yourself.
Exactly.
It has to be
but
done.
it needs to be done
if you want to move forward.
Exactly. Like, there needs to be a discussion without people being disrespectful.
Exactly, and trying to push blame.
And I think that can be done.
It can be, but, people are ignorant.
Like, we get it. He was bullied in elementary school for your accent.
We gotta push forward.
But you're grown.
We gotta push
You're
forward.
still gonna blame all Black Americans for that, and
like
vice versa.
Go take it up with the people.
Right, take it up with the person that bullied you.
Yeah, exactly.
Not
everybody. The specific person.
Yo, I never even knew some Black Americans were saying like African booty scratcher, blah blah blah, in elementary school, because it was always Africans making fun of each other. So I was like, I thought that was normal for y'all. I was like, y'all do that?
Oh, maybe that's your thing.
Right? I was like, oh, so that's what y'all do.
Personally, like, I feel like I was more Hispanic people. But yeah, that was definitely where it came from for me personally. But,
yeah, for your own experience. Yeah, because I never saw that.
Yeah, I feel like it was
life.
mostly racism in general. Like, I feel like there was the African jokes, but I feel like it was mostly
coming
racism,
from
other groups of people. So,
but yeah, I've never actually seen Black people disrespect each other. Like, it's so weird.
It's scary.
Yeah, not like this.
Like,
they always grouped us all together, so I was just like, oh, we all.
Yeah, I was like, we all cool. We all family.
They would just push us in one table in the back, so it was just like the Blacks.
Like, I always saw us like as family, so like
it was never a problem for me.
When I saw that people were actually beefing in real life, I mean on Twitter and stuff, I'm like, where did
people
this come from?
People be on Twitter, like go to
Y'all
work.
Y'all just be saying anything.
Go to work.
Y'all just be saying
Right?
anything.
Like, stop fighting people on Twitter at all. It's not gonna work.
Because there's so much to say. We'll probably make a part 2 another day. But yeah, like,
we got 30 minutes, child.
Chill.
You have a lot to edit.
Fact. That's a fact. But yeah, like, we all cool. We all family. We all need to just get along and respect each other and share each other's cultures.
And watch what happens when we start doing that. Then white people are going to be mad.
That's what they want to see us divided, so we need to.
Yes, Black together. Americans, Caribbeans, Africans, we are family. So stop acting like coons. All
we all came from the same place.
Like, we could all share each other's cultures and be respectful.
Period.
Like, I don't understand why y'all be fighting. It's so stupid and pointless.
Stupid.
I have a question though. What country do I look like I'm from? Like, what African country y'all think I'm from?
Me?
Yeah, y'all. And y'all.
I don't even know. I just be thinking, Africans be looking similar. Like, I feel like you could look Nigerian, you could look Senegalese, you could look Ghanaian. Honestly, we all have
you know what?
features.
First thing that came to my mind was Senegalese.
Really?
Yeah.
I'm curious. I want to know. Because I'm gonna take.
But where did majority of enslaved people come from?
That's what. And I don't really know.
Yeah, I don't know.
Definitely the West, but I don't know there were specific countries like from Jamaica. A lot of Ghanaians.
Yeah.
So a lot of them are Ghanaian, but I don't
either Ghanaian or Nigerian.
Yeah.
But then because it's like it's probably two different because the Africans that came to the Caribbean and the Africans in America. It's probably different.
Yeah, you're
so
probably
like,
definitely maybe two different countries.
Yeah, like I'm curious. I wanna.
You ever think about maybe doing a test?
I want
but
to, but like
expensive.
First of all, why do I need to pay to see where you snatched me from? I should be free.
It should be free.
It should be free. Like.
Yeah, definitely need to work on that.
But I think because a few Africans have asked me before, like outside in the street, they'd be like, "Are you Ghanaian? Are you African? Are you like?" And I'm like, "No."
You definitely look like you could be from. You look like you could be Ghanaian.
Really?
Yeah, you could.
I'm curious. I really want to know.
Yeah, I feel like when we get the results, we see.
Yo, I did want to do that one day. Like, you take a test and then open it up.
Yeah, but it's not for the job.
I know. The fact that I have to pay, that's so out of pocket.
Yeah, why do they make it? Why do they charge people money? Like,
I have no idea.
So
find out where your ancestors
Black Americans, it should get it for free.
It should be free. I don't think that's fair.
That sounds like hate crime to me.
It does. Also reparations, so that should be included.
I really want to know, like, where my ancestors came from.
Because I'm just snatching people left and right.
Right? But yeah, we all family, y'all. We all cool. Get together. Yes. Oh my gosh. But yes, we're all cute. We're all fine. We're all family. We all lit. Imagine a party with Black Americans, Caribbeans,
music,
Africans.
Bro. Oh my god.
This gonna be lit.
Literally, we would never leave.
The party's gonna be until the next day.
Literally,
exactly.
Everybody would get there late though, so that's why the party.
You're all gonna get late.
Right, the party would be.
It will start.
Ending.
Yeah,
it's gonna start at like 1 in the morning.
Literally, and it was never gonna end.
Oh my
never
gosh.
gonna end.
Just
and
imagine
nobody.
The bops from.
Oh my god, girl, we're gonna be dancing.
The cookout songs, the regular hip hop songs, dance hall, soca, Afro.
It's over for everybody. Waist.
It's clipped for y'all.
It's over.
The waist
and it's such a good
back
feeling.
broken.
Yes, I feel like we need to be coming together, like
exactly.
to have
to
like
appreciate
Afro,
other cultures and learn about other cultures instead of like bashing other. Like you're really missing out if you're bashing other people's cultures because it's such a great feeling.
And there's so much rich African American culture in America.
Yeah.
Like there's places I want to go visit. Like I want to be in. I want to go to New Orleans.
Yes.
I want to go. Like there's so many places.
In Detroit.
They be cooking. They be eating. Like you need to be appreciating. It's not just African and Caribbean culture. We need to be appreciating. Like we just sleeping on Black American culture. Like all these dances. Like y'all be doing. You don't know where it comes from. Like you need to appreciate it.
Yes.
So
like,
yeah, definitely want to do that.
Yes. Like y'all need to. Yeah. Everybody in the comments like say something nice about each thing. So yes. So like Black Americans most definitely the blueprints for a lot of trends and stuff like that. Africans, child, the Afro beats be hitting, the food be hitting. Caribbeans, y'all waistlines fire. I want to go. Can we go to Carnival one day? We need to go.
That y'all put your foot in that every year. Every year it's so good. I mean, I don't know they canceled it, but you know,
I know
we definitely need to go.
We're going one day
in the near future.
Yes, yes. We need to go to all of our we should all like go to an event or do something for each of our cultures. Like that would be fire.
And
we can have like a whole like culture day where we're like,
yes,
we
should.
We just like bring a dish or something and like do that. We should definitely do that.
Like the potluck.
Yes.
Yeah.
So when Corona or whenever, maybe during the summer, we can do a little safe gathering.
That would be really fun.
That would be fun.
Also, and also, y'all need to give us Black Americans a flag, because you will not catch me using the American flag.
Where is that at?
Run me the African American flag, because I will not be using the American flag.
I feel like we need to put how do we get in contact?
Yeah,
with
like
let's make like
Samsung, like how do we
get in contact?
Can we make a petition? Because
I'm like
a GoFundMe.
Our colors are black, red, and
green.
Red, black, green.
Yeah. So I'm understanding. There's literally a flag.
So put it on here.
They literally have every other like flag.
Literally every flag, and Black Americans have left the chat.
Like there is
like nobody wants to use the American flag,
bro. The American flag ever.
That's so
like,
humiliating, especially since this country. Nobody want to rep that. Especially, I understand why Black people wouldn't want to put it in their bio because
exactly, that's embarrassing.
Why would you rep America?
Exactly. Like I love being a Black American.
Like, oh, you guys are just American.
No.
Every time like someone puts the American flag in the bio, I associate it with like
with racism.
Like the picture of like the guy holding the fish. I associate it with that. I don't know why.
I'm sorry, the other people of color that have the American flag, they're so sus.
Yeah, I'm like,
I can't trust.
Like, I understand if you're saying, like, oh, you have the American flag because you're Black American, but, like, you have the American flag because you're proud to be an American, especially if you're Black American.
That's scary.
Is anyone like
proud to be an American? Any like,
people of color? I've never seen that before.
That's
and I hope
literally so embarrassing. But yes, we're all family, all Black Americans, African Americans / whatever, Africans, Caribbeans. We all cool. We all family. We all need to treat each other with respect.
Yes.
And be kind and love each other.
I'll beat you up. Pow, pow, pow. All right, be nice people.
Screaming, but yes. But don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram and call me Gizzy. Shout out your Instagram.
You know what? Deborah Babalola _.
I'll put it on the screen.
Yeah, because nobody can spell that.
Put it on the screen. And I will definitely make another video with my homies. And you will definitely see them often.
Happy Valentine's Day, even though we don't.
No, y'all don't
do
that
over Valentine's.
Screaming, but yes, we're gonna go eat something probably, and then get bubble tea, and then we're going home.
And everybody, make sure to eat today.
Yes,
drink your water.
Yes.
And stay safe. After this video,
and take your medicine.
Wear your mask. Take your medicine.
Wash your hands.
Meditate. And tell somebody that you love them today.
Literally.
Period. Anyways, I love y'all.
I love you.
And I love y'all. Period. We love each other. And I will catch you guys in the next one. Mwah.
Bye.